It is Motivational Monday, Mamba Mentality Monday. High fives out there, everybody. Chest bumping. There we go. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If you got a raise at work, congratulations. If you got a promotion at work, congratulations. If you got a baby on the way, handle your business. But either way, who's to blame? What a weekend it was, huh? We finally got it out the way. Actually seeing baseball. We got it out the way. We're going to get into that a little bit as well. But there are other things going on the weekend as well. Congratulations to the Women's Soccer League champions, Houston Dash. They were the only team without without an Olympic player. There you go. Congratulations, young ladies. I'm going to keep it on the women right there. The WNBA gave us a little excitement as well. All right, ladies, we're getting back in action. On the fella side of things, NBA, we're waiting patiently. We're getting it together. I know the Man Cave members and I are ready for the NBA opening night like everyone else is out there. Shout out to all my softball players out there. What a weekend it was for those guys. Locally speaking, around town, I saw my guys down in Louisiana. DJ Fat, my man down there. I saw you doing your thing on the mound. I saw you. Also giving a shout out to a new team I'm following, the Mikan team out of St. Louis. They play 50 and over major. They play 50 and over major. That's the Mikan franchise right there. Congratulations to Calvin Auto Glass. They won this past weekend NSA Gold. So congratulations to the softball teams out there. What I like about Mondays is you get to have that water cooler talk at work. People want to hear about the weekend, whether you watch sports or play sports or whatnot. But that guy that's walking kind of funny, he probably played softball yesterday. You need to go out there and talk to him and find out how his team did this weekend. That's one thing I miss about playing ball was that Monday conversation with your coworkers. How was your weekend? You tell them about the trip, whether you did bad or whether you did good. There's still a story to be told about your weekend in softball. 5A1 also got out there this past weekend. Talking about the teams that I saw posting on social media. If you play softball and there's no social media about your team, you need to go to your team manager and figure out why you guys are not on social media right there. There you go, right there. But other than that, it was a great weekend. It was hot. It was very hot. So you guys that played ball, I'm glad you stayed hydrated out there. Shout out to the sponsors of the show here in Bell Vegas. As we have Rogers Place, Pour 322, located at 322 East Main. You're talking about coffee. You're talking about lifting the spirit. Stop on in and tell them Dre Montez sent you. As well as Tavern on Main, Margaritas on Main, the Lincoln Movie Theater, the Office Lounge. Shout out to the patio people out there. They know who they are. Them patio people get it going out there. 7 Bar and 7 Sushi Bar as well. Cosmic Comics and Collectibles located at 132 West Main. CNC Food for Your Soul located at 1926 West Main. Bigfoot Comics located at 101 East B Street. And if you're looking for roofing, siding, or home improvements, you can reach out to R&R Services, 618-257-8644. And for my health people out there trying to look after one another, you can reach out to SIP, which is Southern Illinois Independent Placement, and contact my man Keith at 618-722-0173. And they will take care of you right there. Bell Vivian's over here getting it done. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys going and visiting these great small business people here. Also, a special shout out to Dogger Boney. I did a promotion with them in June to kick off their grand reopening as well as Small Business Day and Small Business Week. Every day should be Small Business Day. But the owner, Mary, sent me a thank you card, and I appreciate it so much, Miss Mary, over at Dogger Boney. Go get you some marketing and promotional apparel from those guys today. All right, let's get on into it. We got Major League Baseball. But before the season started and we came with this pandemic and everything, it was getting to the point, how are we going to watch baseball? How's the season going to go? It went back and forth for a moment on coming to an agreement of the scheduling and then the financial ramifications. How much should the players get paid? how much should be warranted, how this whole thing going to work out. But we got to the point, and right before the season started, Major League Baseball players, Major League Baseball Players Association, and the commissioner all came to an agreement to expand the postseason number of teams. So, hey. So we were excited. As the fans, we were concerned about the fake noise, the cutouts of the players and fans in the stands. We were a little concerned with no fans at the game. How is this going to look and sound at home? I got a little tune-up by watching the Korean baseball organization on ESPN. And I thought the content was golden. What they were really bringing to the table as announcers, they really got to bring it right now. So watching Major League Baseball with the fake noise and the cutouts, I have to say I enjoyed it. I enjoyed everything I saw. I was going for the sweep for the Cardinals, but that's another story. But for the game itself, I enjoyed everything that it brought about it with me. But here's the other side of the discussion I want to talk about here is the first opening discussion. We were so worried about, can we watch the game without fans? Have we ever thought about, can they play at their best level without the fans? That's a psychological thing. That really is. That's a different type of a breakdown. It's like the exit strategy from the game. You're so used to hearing the cheers and the boos, just the noise itself and seeing the people. It changes the mindset on how you can perform. It really does. I don't know if you've ever played in front of people or not. Have you played sports? I don't know if you've played in hundreds of thousands in front of people. But it does make a difference on how you play the game. And hearing from players that need that adrenaline, that need that extra push and edge, this is a difficult time for them. It's psychological, it's mental, it's going in an area that's affecting them, the batting average, the team spirit, the camaraderie, the brotherhood. How do they reach out and say, hey, I can't play like this. I need the people in the stands. I need to hear some boos. I need to see some Tiggo bitties out there. I need to look at something other than a cutout board and a mascot in left center or right center. I need a little bit more. How can that be addressed when the top players are not producing after the first 2 weeks of the season, even if we get there? Knock on wood. I'm hoping we get there, but that's like a concern that I have had after watching this weekend of baseball. The other side of this game, with it being no fans. Is it fair to put these guys in that position? Some of these guys have always played in front of a large crowd. Always. Some they can do in Kevin Costner move from A Perfect Game, clear the mechanism, even though it's sold out. But to you, when you're in the zone, you don't hear nothing, you don't see nothing. But it's totally different when you actually go out there and ain't shit out there. Nothing. You done all this work to make it to the show, and you get that there's nobody in the damn stadium, and it has to be mind-boggling. So how do these guys tune it up? How do they tune this thing up to produce the way we want them to over this 60-game stretch here? Because I want some NASCAR-type driven baseball. I want high adrenaline. I want high-fiving, ghost high-five, not like the A's did at home plate where it looked like a pool party at the Ozarks. Funniest thing I heard all weekend when it comes to baseball recapping. But that's one of the most observant things I looked at was the players being able to perform at their peak level with nobody there. That's just my thing right there. Let me know what you think about that. Chime in, put your thoughts there to the table, and let me know what you think when you're playing with nobody there. Golf can do that. I think baseball has to be the most difficult sport to play with nobody there. With nobody. Now, football, going to get a whole lot damn creative. I don't know if I can take virtual reality cheerleaders. I need the cheerleaders on the damn sideline right there. I need them cheerleaders. That's the only reason to go to an NFL game is to see the cheerleaders. You get a better game on TV, but you go to the game to see the cheerleaders. I don't know how these guys are pulling it off at all. I don't know where you listen to your podcast at. Wherever you listen to it at, you can type in Who's to Blame or Dre Montez. But we're on Spotify. We're also on Google, Podbean, SoundCloud, as well as Anchor as well. Or you can just go to whostoblame.com and it'll take you right to the current episodes, get you caught up on everything right there. Again, visit that today at whostoblame.com. But that was the biggest take I got out of the whole weekend of watching baseball. But baseball itself gave us some great highlights over the weekend. I mean, I've seen shortstops go deep in the hole. I mean, Ozzie Smith played ball here. Ray Ordonez did some great things with the New York Mets in the late 90s. But this dude, Francisco Lindor, this dude is on a whole new level. This dude was in left field, either a slow runner or a hell of an arm. Still, the man got range like a stove. But the plays are still there in Major League Baseball. They really are. Seeing people out there in places I never thought I'd see them at before. Congratulations to the Giants having the first female base coach. Congratulations to them on that. It was pretty cool to see Matheny. Boo! Hey. He did nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong when you listen to your daddy and your boss and you do what you're supposed to do. There's nothing wrong with that. He did what he was supposed to do. He did what he was told. We need to leave Matheny alone. Chili Davis sighting. He's a hitting coach right there. I didn't know that. That was pretty damn cool. Larry Chipper Jones had a sighting over the weekend as well during the Braves and Mets series. Interesting stories that Larry Chipper Jones told about his Major League Baseball playing days and the fact that his son name is Shea. Yeah, exactly. After the stadium, Shea Stadium. But he put up some career-binding numbers there as well. And I also had a look-alike contest. Luga looks like Izzy from the Cardinals. Luga, the pitcher from the Mets, looks just like Izzy. I want to know if they're related somewhere down the line on that. What else I say? The Cardinals, they impressed me. They did something Saturday in between the numbers that really had me thinking a little bit differently about this team. In softball, if you can hit backside and hit with two, you're doing a great thing. You're going to win some games that nobody thought you could win. You can win those 11-8 games and those 15-10 games. You can win games like that when you can hit backside and hit with two outs. When baseball, if you hit with two outs and you have good numbers with runners in scoring position on Saturday, the Cardinals went 6 of 14 with runners in scoring position. They had 6 RBIs with 2 outs. That's baseball. We're getting some stolen bases. Good job on Bader. Good job. See, when you can do that and you put in a little bit of pitching, those are those Jim Leyland type wins when he had the Marlins. You know, those wins that nobody can see to the open eye, but you look in that box score, you can see how we got those runs. That's how the Cardinals played ball on Saturday. It was a good job. And Yachty showed out yesterday. Yachty make you think twice about stealing any damn thing. The way he picks people off first base is gangster. I mean, unreal. I can't wait till this man retire and he puts together a catching clinic for up-and-coming catchers out there. I can't wait till the statue goes at gate 2, home plate. If it doesn't, you think they tore some statues down. We're going to tear that damn stadium down if they don't put Yachty's statue at home plate right there. So that's what I caught off the Cardinals this past weekend. Lots of great plays out there in baseball. The Yankees. The Yankees. What can I say about Giancarlo Stanton? This dude is horse cock strong. How's this guy hitting home runs like that? He done went out there and got lean. He's changed his batting stance. He's changed his grip. And I thought he would be one of those guys that would have the most problem of performing with nobody at the games. There's nobody. I thought he would be one of those players up there that needs the adrenaline of the people to play ball. But it seems to me this dude is hitting some bombs, 483 feet. Come on now, man. Come on. Leave room from somebody else out there. Come on now. But I got a hell of a kick out of it. I'm not going to lie at all. Major League Baseball is back. I'm not worried about the presentation on television. and the content that the announcers are bringing. I'm more worried about the players being able to perform at the performance level that they're used to performing at. The time of the top, let's say the top 20 players on the bottom after the first 2 weeks of the season. We're going to sneak some people in the damn game. That's what we're going to do. Speaking of sneaking people in the game, Ballpark Village was off the chain on Friday and Saturday, people. You guys know how to kick it down there. Y'all know how to have a celebration. I tell you that right now. Shout out to all the St. Louis sponsors as well. BB's, Jazz, Blues, and Soups. Game 6 Honky Tonk joint looked like they've been kicking it for like 2 weeks straight there as well. Foot stomping music for the people, of the people, by the people. Barbecue Madman, my man Patty O's was getting it in. CJ got that dry rub for you and that barbecue sauce for you. Ballpark Shuttle STL, Electric Cab of North America, ECAP. Historic Soulard as well. All-State Insurance, Jim and Julie Price. Get your golf cart insured today. Great Grizzly Bear, The Wood Shack, Hammerstones, 9th Street Deli at Howard's, Physique Fitness, Always Towing, keeping it on your side right there. On this magnificent Monday, we're going to keep this thing going and moving right along into it as we talk about our next topic right here of discussion. Are we ready for the NBA? Are we ready? Are we ready for the NBA? Look, I know what happened over the weekend. Is there anything wrong with going to the strip club to get some wings? How many of you, by a show of hands, have went to the strip club just to get wings? Right, there you go. That's what I want to see. You in the back, you too. Yeah, you over there. I see you over there, lady. I see you laughing, but you've went too. In my days of being a truck driver in Charlotte, North Carolina, and being in radio in Carolina, there were a couple places that I went to just for the damn food. Real talk. You had the men's club. They had an award-winning chef. You had to wear a sport coat in there to eat lunch. And it was businessman savvy as well. You go there and shake some hands. You come out with a check, and your deal is done. And I can't think of the one that was downtown off of North Tryon. My buddy Brian used to own it. I had a Monday Night Football promotion there where you got 2 cases of beer and 50 wings for you and your crew to watch the game on Monday night, and what you had a young lady in there, and they had some amazing wings. So I kind of get the story that's been pecking away at the NBA, going to Magic City in Atlanta to get some wings. Hey, I've been to Magic City. I didn't have the wings. I've been to a strip club here in East St. Louis for the steak. Had a $7 steak that damn big. Come on now. Who? Exactly. You can't get that at your top steakhouse at that price. And it wasn't a cheap steak cut either. It was amazing. So I'm not saying it's far-fetched to go to a strip club just to get the food. I'm just saying, I don't know about now. I don't know if I would have put that to the table right there. But to the game itself, the NBA starting June 30th, I'm ready for it. At first, I was kind of on the edge about them playing down at the Wide World of Sports, Disney Sports Complex. But now, okay, they've gave me the virtual tour. They've talked to some of the top NBA officials. They've talked to some of the top players on how do they feel about the facility that they're playing at. There were some little kinks in the hotel accommodations and all that. But, hey, we're ready to play ball now. We're ready to play ball now. Now, just like in Major League Baseball, how many of these NBA players can play without the fans? You trying to tell some of these guys I can't play with no fans and I can't get no ass? That's what's on the line right here with the NBA. Where is the mindset going to be at? You playing for rings or you playing for wings? That's what we own right here. What we playing for? Huh? Where's the mindset at? That's like when you played softball. You got to figure out who that guy is that just want to play during the week and that guy that want to get on the road and get that money and go chase them rings. There's a difference right there. And that's what the NBA is going to be faced with right now. As of me, I'm looking at the NBA exhibition games. A lot of these guys, top-notch players, looking long-winded. out of shape. The look on their face is like they're not interested at all. I hope that can change over the next few days. I don't know what the NBA is going to need or what the NBA is going to have to do, but it's going to have to be one of those things right there to figure out the motivational factor to help these athletes out to get over the hump. Because we need top-notch games as well as they need top-notch performance. But we're going to be here for you guys no matter what. But for the women, the WNBA, they ready. Like Tiffany Haddish said, we ready. Them ladies came in with it. Them sisters looking good out there. They in shape. They moving up and down the court. I like the unis. I like the unis out there. Shout out to whoever designed the WNBA uniforms. Great job. We've come a long way in these WNBA uniforms. Women's basketball uniforms. Great job. But I'm glad the WNBA is back. And shout out and high five again to the Houston Dash for winning the Women's Soccer League championship. And they did it without anybody being from the Olympic squad. Hey. That's like winning a softball tournament with a bunch of guys who've never played softball before. It's their first time playing, and they go out there and win a 50-team tournament. People would be pissed. There would be people cussing each other out in the parking lot, wanting to fight each other, call each other out their damn name, talking about each other. Mama, it's going to happen. It's going to happen when you put it on the line. Speaking of it's going to happen, I heard some incredible numbers over the weekend that I think we need to talk to people. How in the hell, who's to blame when ice cream sales are up but personal hygiene is down? What? So nobody's buying deodorant. What? Look, the only people that should not be wearing deodorant are my free-spirited hippie people. Speak up and stand up and rise for the people. Talk, where you at? Yes, them the only people that should be allowed not to wear it, and we shouldn't give a damn. But until then, we need to step our game up on this damn deodorant. Hey, and I've watched my share of UFC fights. I've seen people get hit, and a lady gets on top of them and start pounding. But what I saw on Saturday, he didn't want no part of that. He got knocked out. He immediately put that arm up. I'm good. I'm tapping out. He's had enough. And also, the hospitality industry has been hit harder than anybody, restaurant industries. But the appreciation value has been shown back in a way. The attitude is different. They smile more when they see you come in. They appreciate you being there. It's not like it used to be when they try to rush you out. But that's how they're trained. It was a 30-second greet time. Deliver the drink in this time. Get the food out there in this time. Check back, check down. That's how they train you in the restaurant industry. But all that's out the window now. You got to think outside of the box right now. I miss the days of the drug dealers going out to eat, and they tip you before the food. When female strippers would come out on Mondays in the daytime and tip you like crazy. Oh, those were the days. It's like the days that drug dealers sponsored softball teams. Oh, the 90s. Bring them on back, kids. Where are the 90s? And I tell you. I got a movie for you out there to watch. You may have heard of it. You may not. But it's with my man, Jim Gaffigan. He's a comedian. He helps out with writing on CBS Sunday Morning. Let the Trumpet Play. During his quarantine time, he made some very cool home videos because he has 5 kids and he lives in a New York apartment and he's married. His latest movie, Most Wanted. He's a comedic guy. I've never seen him take on a role this way. This movie is very good. It's a true story. It kind of shines a light on people out there trying to perpetrate that they are in the game or know about that life, and they're really not. And shit comes to fruition to this young man in a way that blows your fucking mind. It's called Most Wanted, and Jim Gaffigan is in it. Check it out. It's live streaming out there for my soul players out there. Get that Griff TV today. And also, I want you to get that Netflix book I was telling you about by international best-selling author Luke Murphy, Red Zone. You can pick it up on Amazon.com today. It's an action-packed book. My man Calvin Waters, I told Luke already, if this ever goes to film, I'm auditioning for Calvin. I'm auditioning for him. I even work out for the boy. I even work out for the damn boy. somewhere along there. Oh man! Again, shout out to the softball team that did their thing this weekend. Calvin Auto Glass, NSC Gold State champs. Missouri, Kansas, they out there did. So congratulations to those guys. And also it was nice seeing what Mike and franchise 50 and over major here from St. Louis as well. Congratulations to those teams. And 5A1, I saw what you did. And my man, Louisiana, DJ Fats is his name. I saw you working, boy. I saw you. And this Friday, coming up on Zoom, I have my Zoom series starting back up at 4 p.m. Have local rapper, entertainer, producer, my man, Raz. So look for that this Friday on the show. But until then, good people, I want you guys to do the best thing you can do out there and have a great and amazing rest of your Monday. I want you to do that. And like my great-grandpappy always told you, if you hold hands, you may be amazed at what can happen. Thanks again for tuning into the show. And until next time, we'll talk to you then. Thank you. Who's to blame? Oh, we got that out the way. All right. What up, live folk? How y'all doing? We high-fiving here? Lunchtime? We just bumping in here. Let's get it in. Oh, what a Monday it's been. So what, it may rain. It's called liquid sunshine. It means somebody going to be on PlayStation all day. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Get ready for your afternoon. And until then, we'll talk. Thanks again for tuning into the show.